on chopping. So I'm gonna chop my peppers just to make them ready as before the onions get fried up. So I'm gonna chop these. Our onions have started browning. I'm gonna finish this first. Another key ingredient in the biryani is the pilau mix. So we're gonna go back and check on the onions. They haven't browned completely, but almost, as you can see. Our onions are now ready, as you can see. Nicely brown. Very good. So I'm gonna reduce the heat. Our onions are ready, as you can see, nicely brown. So this other pan is hot. We're gonna move to this side, but first I'll fry my potatoes. These are, as you can see, our potatoes are nicely colored. So I'm gonna dip the potatoes. Let me just use the ladle. So in here, I'm gonna do my ginger paste, garlic, as you can see, and my pilau mix. Mix it well. So I'm gonna use the same oil that I'm frying my potatoes with. I'm gonna use this oil in this other pan. Then I'm gonna put in some ginger mix, ginger garlic paste. Now mix. Then I'm gonna give it a stir. Just feeling the aroma coming out of the pot. So you should have a lid just around you. So at this point, we're gonna add in our tomatoes and our bell peppers and our tomato paste, so that all these ingredients can mix well with the meat and adds more flavor to the meat. Just keep stirring. So we're gonna, as this heats a bit, we're gonna check on our potatoes. Look at this, nice color, very good. So I'm gonna take this off in a minute. Let me first put the color is good. I'm going to dip my tomatoes. Nice. All the potatoes are in. Our heat is good. Make sure your pot is in the middle. Shouldn't be on the sides because the food is in the middle, so the pot has to take the heat on all sides. So from the middle it neutralizes the heat on all sides of the pot. Nice, good looking. So I'm gonna take off my potatoes from the oil. Our potatoes are nice. This is the color I wanted. Nice yellow color, looking nice. I'm gonna set them at the side. Look, they look very nice.
You are watching TV47, the home of untold stories. Your home of untold stories has been nominated for this year's Kuza Broadcasting Awards 2021. As the country gears up for possible BBI referendum and 2022 general elections,
as the salvos enter a too familiar territory,
William Ruto will serve his 5 years term as the deputy president.
Pundits Night is here to give you powerful, thought-provoking political commentaries.
The mountain can produce a country.
give Moses Kuria a chance to respond. Let me ask you this: are you not taking advantage of first my situation?
You talk about the people with the ultimate power.
Kikuyus will vote for somebody from outside their community to be the next president of this country.
We talk to the newsmakers, the opinion shapers, and the
I'm gonna
pundits.
switch this off. As our potatoes, as you can see, nicely colored, and our onions nicely browned. I'm gonna put this aside. So I'm gonna go back to my pot. So I'm gonna add in my bell peppers. I'm gonna add in my tomato paste. This is I'd portioned a lot, but I'm gonna just portion it. I'm not gonna put all of it. I'm gonna give it a stir. Now, as you can hear, the aroma is good. All the flavors are inside, intact, and can't wait to see the end product. So I'm gonna pour in my maziwa lala. And I'm gonna put this aside. I'm gonna stir this. Make sure the maziwa lala is evenly spread throughout the mixture. I'm gonna season my beef right now. But first, I'll taste to check first. I'm gonna put in some salt. I'm gonna pinch. 2 pinches. I'm gonna give it a stir. Nice. Then I'm gonna taste it again. So at this point, I'm gonna leave my pot with our beef. I'm gonna put in my potatoes and my caramelized onions, browned onions inside. To stir it, I'm just going to leave this the way it is. I'm going to cover my pot and forget about it, let it simmer. So I'm going to put my heat on medium. So another ingredient I'm going to add in my rojo is the lime juice, which will give it a sour taste as the nice taste that biryani should have. So I'm going to take my lime. I'm just going to use two pieces. I'm gonna wash them. So, as usual, you're going to squeeze the juice into the rojo, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to clean a bowl, then squeeze the juice to avoid the seeds from getting into the rojo. So I'm gonna rinse the bowl here just a bit. Gonna wipe it with a towel. So I'm gonna squeeze my juice. That's enough. I'm gonna put this aside so our juice is nicely squeezed. I'm gonna wipe my hands. I'm gonna check on my rojo again. As you can see, it's coming out great. One thing you should look out for is the beef and the potatoes not sticking into the pan, into the pot, sorry. So make sure you just stir in a bit softly and gently. Then I'm gonna add my lime juice. I'm going to taste my rojo to see if all the flavors are nicely intact and the mixture is good. Just a little of it. Yes. So we're ready. So there are different ways of plating. So others can base the rojo with use the rice as a base and put the rojo at the top. Mine, I'm going to scoop some rice into a cup, mold it, then place it on the plate. So I'm going to pick my cup, the one I'm going to use for molding. So with this cup, it's a nice teacup. I'm going to scoop a bit of rice into the cup, as you can see. As you put the rice into the cup, you just press it inside so that the mold can be in shape. Just press the rice a bit like that. When it's full, Just use a tissue to wipe the sides. Then as our rice is molded, so you're gonna place it right on the plate. As you can see, looks very nice. So I'm gonna do 2 portions of this cup. So in the hotels mostly, normally the main dish, the protein, should face the customer, but today I'm going to do my own design. I'm going to place the stew at the middle of the 2 molds of rice. So I'm done with the rice. Put this aside, cover it, leave it there. I'm going to pick my rojo, bring it here. Wow, the smell is good. So I'm going to pick this serving spoon. I'm going to scoop just a portion, small portion of the rojo. Place it on the plate with a bit of beef, nicely cooked. I'm going to add another potato on the side, a little bit of more beef, there. Nicely served. Very nice. So I'm gonna garnish my plate. So right now I'm going to pick my garnish and garnish the biryani just a bit. I won't do excess of it. So I have my coriander. It's not chopped, but I'm going to chop a bit of it. I'm going to pick a bit, like 2-3 leaves of it. One thing with coriander, you shouldn't fine chop the coriander or dania, as people know it mostly. Should be just 1 chops, and everything is good. So a bit of this, I'm going to rinse it. Also going to rinse my knife. I'm going to put this here. That. I'm going to put this in the middle here. So I'll remove this from my station, put it aside. So we have our beef rojo biryani.